Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Maverick here today with episode 2 of Shaman King. So, this came quite quickly right after the first episode. I did start the first episode a little bit later than I wanted to, but hopefully, I can set my schedule now. It'll probably come out on Fridays, right? But in any case, such a long time since I saw Shaman King in its animated form. The nostalgia is just crashing through. And for the first episode, as a longtime fan, obviously I'm pleased with what I see. But even though I do love the entire series, I will be the first to admit that it probably seemed a bit rushed, and indeed it was, because I definitely don't remember them resolving all of that quickly, right? And even having a sneak peek of some other new characters as well, pointy-haired kid, right? Which I guess we will learn about in this episode. But in any case, well, at this point, if they are going to be able to drop the more unimportant stuff and then properly adapt the important stuff, I will be happy. And if they want to rush ahead and typically I don't like to do this. I've always said that an anime should be able to stand on its own regardless of the source material, but in this case, since the the latter half of the series of the original work is so much better than the first half, I think we can afford to step on the pedal, step on the gas a little bit more. In any case, let's just get into episode 2. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Well, since we still have, like, the recaps, then maybe they're not in that much of a hurry. Yoigatai. Yay. Recap. Yeah, this stuff. Pointy haired dude. Honestly, I can't remember if this was how his voice sounded like, so. I think about right. Yeah, they definitely stepped on the pedal a lot. Hi, Ren. He's more Chinese inspired, if it wasn't obvious. Alright, opening. Alright, let's see how it sounds on the second listen. It definitely has a little bit of the original feeling in it. That dun 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 dun, all that kind of motif. And this part as well. Mukero. Yeah, so like I feel like in if she was a little bit younger, Hashibara-san would have been able to build that part out a lot more. Oh, Anna. Look at her eyelashes. Oh man, she is so pretty. Alright. Uh, like I said, Yo is my spirit animal. I want to battle it. I definitely feel like spirits get more similar to their I shouldn't say masters, they're partners, right? I love how Yo is just so nonchalant about this entire situation. Hey, are we actually? Yeah. Good translation there. The edginess on him, right? It's as sharp as his hair. like I said, his edginess is as sharp as his hair. Although honestly, Ren, you don't actually know how to use that general all that well either. But sorry, Basan. Okay, let's see how they do with an actual battle here. I'm talking about the animation, of course. Well, that actually also speaks a lot about the concept of this world. Darren. Yeah, so again, there's like a huge skip that already happened here. Well, the fact that Yo is moving is already proof enough. You know what I love about this entire situation? Yo still, you know, he's not like being any. Of course, he's taking us serious and all, but just how calm he is about this entire situation. Although I actually completely forgot about how this part ended. How did they end this? Well, I would say Yo is Halo Blade. Halo Blade. Hey. Smile. I have a Japanese shaman, right? So of course that means there's different kinds of shamans from different cultures. We already see a Chinese one here, with Ren. Hey. Although this is actually quite the recurring kind of theme throughout this series as well. Shamans are, after all, a byproduct of more, um, how can I say this? More native sort of religions. Shaman King. I want to be the Pokemon Master. Yo has his priorities straight. Hey! Ah! Hey, Anna! um. Alright. And yes, it is Anna's voice actress singing both the opening and the ending as well. I know with this ending, I definitely feel like they went with more of a Vocaloid inspiration. But anyways, so we've already heard this last episode. Let's get right into it. I'll see you guys after this. Oh man, guys, Anna is on the scene. Woo! Oh man, I did not expect her to appear this early on. But in retrospect, once I saw Ren there, I probably should have expected this as well. This is really, really rushing it, right? I'm not gonna lie here. Anna should not be here just this early, this quickly in episode 2. Like, holy shit. But I mean, I'm not complaining, right? I am definitely not complaining. I've already mentioned numerous times Anna might just be one of my first favorite female characters. And indeed, she's definitely still one of my top female characters of all time, both in anime and cartoon and whatnot. And you know, the relationship that she has with Yo is also like they are one of the couples that I actually actively ship, right? That's how much I love both these characters here. And I'm sure her initial demeanor and her actions and whatnot might be a little bit off-putting to some people, but you know, there's a good reason for it. And well, I don't know. I just hope you guys will learn to love her because I absolutely do. Um, and in this episode, I think we can also, even though they are rushing it, I do hope that Yo's personality has kind of shown through, right? From his, and I'm not just talking about the more, you know, shonen aspects of, you know, I want to be friends, how can you do this kind of stuff, you know, that type of thing. But I'm more talking about how he reacts to situations, how his outlook on things are, and overall just how laid back he is, right? Like I'm not gonna lie here. Yo is actually a bit of a slacker, right? He's more of a hippie more than anything else, and that's also kind of why Anna suits him so much, which we'll get into later on, probably in the next episode immediately. But it's part of a big reason of why I like Yo so much as well, just because of his laid back and carefree attitude, and he gets serious when he needs to, but he's not in it to like save the world or anything, or promote justice, or all of that, that grandiose type of stuff and whatnot. He just wants to sit back and live a good life, have some good laughs, and that's it, right? That's basically it, and that's actually what I love so much about his character as well. Beyond that, Rin, well, I have to be honest, even back when I was watching this as a child, I also thought that Ren was really, really edgy, especially for his introduction and whatnot. Don't worry, he gets better later on, and of course he is a recurring character. We already see the opening, right? So this doesn't really count as a spoiler. We can clearly see within the opening and the fact that this is a shonen that Ren will become one of Yo's allies, friends, and etc., as time goes on, right? And don't worry, he will lose some of his edginess and whatnot, and there is actually a reason for it as well, which we will explore later on. I'm assuming maybe perhaps at the pace they're going, maybe in 6 episodes or so, right? Yeah, honestly, to me, Ren is definitely the one to make fun of, if nothing else. And especially his hair, like, seriously, what is that ridiculous hair, right? If I recall correctly, they actually do make a meta in-joke about it as well later on. They are conscious of Ren's ridiculous hair, and they will kind of sort of joke around it, which, of course, is fun. The actual battle between the two, the animation, the choreography, and whatnot, I guess there isn't exactly anything, there isn't anything that's particularly outstanding about it, but there's nothing particularly bad about it either, right? It's just, just solid, right? It's solid. At this point, we really haven't gotten into a big major fight yet. What they were doing, that was really nothing, and especially the forms that they're using, right? Which, again, I'm not going to spoil here, but all I can say is it's quite ironic hearing them talk about, how to fully draw the powers of a shaman, especially on Ren's side, right? Who really thinks that he's a highly talented and skilled shaman. Knowing like what's gonna happen in the future and abilities and stuff that they use, all I can say is that the growth is exponential, right? It's not a linear growth, it's an exponential growth. So, everything right now about their battles, their abilities and whatnot, just put it aside for now. It's gonna serve its purpose for this particular point of the story, but it's going to be obsolete really, really quickly here. So yeah, and I think that pretty much covers it for this episode. Like, honestly, to me, just the last 30 seconds of it existing is enough for me to be hyped. And yes, I fully admit, I replayed that last part numerous times already. Anna, I love you. And yeah, I think that's basically it for now. Now, obviously, like I was saying about the rushing and whatnot, they definitely rushed a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong. The entire relationship between Yo and Amidamaru and Manta as well. We're kind of assuming this at this point, right? Especially, and only based on one episode. So, if you are an anime only, well, then, that's really unfortunate, because they're just choosing to skip through the more unimportant kind of stuff, right? And I said at the very beginning, I've always advocated that an anime should be able to stand on its own without the source material. This is really kind of cutting the line here a little bit, but as I said, if it means that we can get to the fun part a lot more earlier, I think that just might be a reasonable trade-off here. So, anyways, that's it for this second episode. Thank you guys, and of course, I'll see you guys next time. As I said, most probably I'll be doing Friday uploads, so around that time. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.